Cacao beans are mainly harvested in tropical regions such as West Africa, South America, and Southeast Asia. Farmers use simple tools like machetes to cut the ripe pods from the trees. The harvesting and production of cacao can have environmental impacts. In some areas, forests are cleared to make room for cacao farms, which can reduce biodiversity and contribute to habitat loss. Environmental organizations encourage sustainable farming practices, such as growing cacao under the shade of existing trees to help protect ecosystems. Different stakeholders have different perspectives on cacao production. For farmers and workers, cacao farming provides jobs and income that support local communities. However, many farmers face challenges such as low wages and difficult working conditions. These different perspectives highlight the importance of producing cacao in a way that supports both people and the environment.
Chocolate is one of the most popular food in the world. Many people enjoy chocolate every day. But have you ever wondered where chocolate comes from?
Chocolate comes from cocoa plants. Cocoa is an important agricultural commodity in many tropical countries, including Indonesia. Today we will learn more about cocoa plants and their cultivation process.
Good morning everyone. Welcome to our final project presentation. My name is M. Fahribian. You can call me Bian.
And I am Taufik Rajab, you can call me Taufik. We are from the C class English for Agriculture.
This presentation is prepared for the course English for Agriculture, and lecturer is Muhammad Fadli, PhD.
Today we will explain about cocoa plants, including their characteristic, cultivation process, benefit, and harvesting process and challenges.
First, let us discuss the introduction of cocoa plants. The scientific name of cocoa is Theobroma cacao. The word Theobroma means food of the gods.
Cocoa plants grow well in tropical climates with warm temperatures and enough rainfall. Because of this, cocoa is widely cultivated in Indonesia.
Indonesia is one of the largest cocoa producing countries in the world. Many farmers cultivate cocoa plant because it has high economic value.
Cocoa beans are used as the main ingredients in chocolate production. Besides chocolate, cocoa is also used in drinks, cosmetic, and health products.
Cocoa farming also creates jobs and support agricultural economy. That's why cocoa is considered an important plantation crop. Now we will explain the characteristic of cocoa plants. Cocoa plants usually grow in areas with temperature around 25 to 30 degrees Celsius.
Cocoa trees can grow up to 4 to 8 meters tall. The leaves are green and soft when young. As they grow older, the leaves become darker and stronger.
The flowers of cocoa plants are small and usually grow directly on the trunk or branches. This characteristic is unique compared to many other plants.
The fruit is called a cocoa pod. The color of the pod can be green, yellow, orange, or red, depending on the variety.
inside the pot, there are cocoa beans covered by white pulp. These beans processed into chocolate product.
There are several types of cocoa plants. They are Criollo, Forastero, and Trinitario. Forastero is the most commonly cultivated types because it is more resistant to disease. We will discuss the cultivation process of cocoa plants. The first step is land preparation. Farmers prepare fertile soil with good drainage.
Good soil conditions are important because cocoa plants do not grow well in flooded areas.
The second step is seed selection. Farmers choose healthy and high quality seeds for the stronger plants.
After that, the seeds are planted in nurseries. The seedlings are cared for carefully before being moved into the field.
Usually, the seedlings stay in the nursery for several months. When they are ready, farmers transplant them into plantation areas.
The distance between plants must be arranged properly. This helps the plant receive enough sunlight and nutrients.
Cocoa plants also need regular maintenance. Farmers provide fertilizer, remove weeds, and prune branches regularly. Pruning is important to improve plant growth and air circulation. It also helps reduce disease.
Now, let us discuss the harvesting and producing stages. Cocoa plants usually begin producing fruit after 3 to 5 years.
Farmers harvest the ripe cocoa pods using knives or cutting tools. The pods carefully removed from the tree.
After harvesting, the pods are opened to take out the cocoa beans. The cocoa beans are then collected for fermentation.
After harvest, the cacao seeds covered in fruit, or baba, are put into boxes to begin fermentation. The goal of fermenting cacao is to decrease the natural bitterness and astringency found in the seeds and create the flavor precursors for delicious chocolate. Fermentation involves 2 stages, anaerobic and aerobic.
Fermentation usually takes several days. This process is very important because it develops the chocolate's flavor and aroma.
After fermentation, the beans are dried under sunlight or using drying machine. Drying reduces moisture or prevent fungal growth.
Finally, the dried beans are packed and sold to factories. The factories process into chocolate products such as chocolate bars, cocoa powder, and drink.
Before we discuss the benefit of cocoa, let's learn about cocoa production in Indonesia. Indonesia is one of the largest cocoa producing countries.
Cocoa is cultivated in many regions of Indonesia, especially in Sulawesi, Sumatra, and Papua. These regions have suitable climate conditions for cocoa cultivation.
Among these regions, Sulawesi contributes the largest share of cocoa production. Thousands of farmers depend on cocoa farming as their primary source of income.
The cocoa industry contributes to Indonesia's agricultural economy and export sector. Therefore, cocoa remains one of the country's important plantation commodities. Now let us see how cocoa beans are transformed into chocolate.
After drying, cocoa beans are transported to processing factories. The beans are cleaned and roasted at high temperatures.
Roasting helps improve the flavor and aroma of cocoa. After roasting, the shells are removed.
The cocoa beans are then crushed and ground into a thick paste called cocoa liquor.
This cocoa liquor can be processed into cocoa powder, cocoa butter, or chocolate product.
Additional ingredients such as sugar and milk may be added to create different types of chocolate.
Finally, the chocolate is molded, packaged, and distributed to consumers around the world. Cocoa plants provide many benefits. First, cocoa has high economic value. It helps increase farmers' income.
Second, cocoa products are very popular around the world. Many people enjoy chocolate products every day.
Cocoa also has health benefits. Dark chocolate contains antioxidants that may help improve heart health and reduce stress.
In addition, cocoa plantation create job opportunities for local communities. Because of this, cocoa is an important commodity in agriculture. Besides its economic importance, cocoa also contains valuable nutrients.
Cocoa contains antioxidants called flavonoids. This compound help protect the body from harmful free radicals.
Cocoa also contains important minerals such as magnesium, iron, and potassium.
Many studies suggest that moderate consumption of dark chocolate may support her health.
However, chocolate products should still be consumed responsible because some product contains high amounts of sugar.
Today, sustainable cocoa farming is becoming increasingly important.
Sustainable farming means producing cocoa while protecting the environment and natural resources.
Farmers can use environmentally friendly practices such as organic fertilizer and biological pest control.
Trees are also important because they help protect cocoa plants from excessive sunlight.
This practice helps ensure that cocoa can continue to be produced for future generations.
Although cocoa farming has many benefits, farmers also face several challenges. One major problem is plant disease.
A cacao fungal disease caused by Phytophthora palmivora, the same fungus that causes pod rot disease. When the fungus spreads to the cambium tissue, it causes death to the tree. This is commonly seen in trees planted in acidic soil and or with open tree base and or infected with pod rot disease.
Fungal infections can damage cocoa pods and reduce production. Farmers must manage disease carefully.
Another challenge is pest attack. Insects can damage leaves, flower, and fruits.
Climate change is also a serious problem. Irregular rainfall and extreme temperatures can affect cocoa growth.
In addition, unstable market prices sometimes reduce farmer profits. Therefore, farmers need better technology and agricultural support.
Ancient civilizations such as the Maya and Aztecs highly value cocoa beans. In fact, cocoa beans were once used as a form of currency.
Another interesting fact is that cocoa flowers grow directly on the trunk and large branches. This phenomenon is known as cauliflower.
A single cocoa pod usually contains between 20 and 50 cocoa beans. Many cocoa pods are needed to produce chocolate product. In conclusion, cocoa is an important plantation crop with high economic value. It is widely cultivated in tropical countries including Indonesia.
Cocoa plants require proper cultivation technique from seed selection until harvesting and processing. Good maintenance is necessary to produce high quality cocoa beans.
Cocoa also provides many benefits for farmers, industries, and consumers. However, cocoa farming still faces challenges such as disease, pests, and climate change.
As agri-technology students, we should understand how to improve cocoa cultivation in sustainable ways. Hope that this presentation has increased your knowledge about cocoa plant and their importance in agriculture. Proper cultivation and sustainable management, cocoa can continue to provide benefits for farmers, industries, consumers, and future generations.
Thank you for watching our presentation. We hope this video useful and informative.
See you next time, guys. Goodbye.